You're about to get 1,000 likes.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Popcorn Planet. We have been live, and we just went through all of the stuff. And now it's time to answer questions, to share some lessons learned, some other little things about my 3-year anniversary of being canceled. If you didn't watch the first installments, I implore you to go check them out. The playlist will be eventually, it's going to be over here at some point. No, it'll be here. That's how the iCards work. And other things that I'll share that we shared. But today is sort of just talking about letting this out, how I feel, where we are. So glad to have had Steph and Jody through this. Thank you guys so much for being here and hearing this out, celebrating with me. How do you feel like this stream went?
This went what I thought it was going to be. I would put on a Richter scale 4.6. This thing turned into a 9.8 on that Richter, bro. This thing is it's twice as big that I ever could have thought it would be, as far as like the impact that we hit is with that truth. God dang, if that truth ain't powerful, man. When you got proof, you got receipts, you got passion, the emotion came out. Andy, you had that conversation where I saw that emotion. I felt it. I heard it in your voice, man. I was starting to feel bad. I was feeling bad, bro. I'm like, oh man, this shit went highs, lows, was all over the place. But at the end of the day, bro, clarity, bro. Y'all got that tea that you guys said you wanted. And I know it shocked a lot of people, bro. I saw a lot of shocked emoji faces in this chat throughout the night, bro, because they just got information that they didn't know was even possible. So it's a win.
Yeah. Steph, thoughts?
The curtain's being lifted now. No liar or manipulator in this situation can hide anymore, because the facts are out and the receipts as well. Because you didn't think that Andy had the ball to do it. Well, guess what? He's got actual real friends and real supporters behind him that are backing him up every step of the way. So guess what? You go against Andy, you're going against all of us. So prepare to bring it, because we are going to give you fire without any mercy now. Because this ends now.
No, Cobra Kai, no mercy. Steph is like is on fire. It's like all the bridges are burned. I love it, but it's true. Yeah. I applaud both of you and thank both of you. And I was going to invite Damien and Don, if you guys are watching. Anybody else I was talking to privately, friends of mine. I'm going to DM you if you want to join this portion, just to say share a word or come in. I'm sending it to you.
It'd be nice to get their opinions.
Yeah,
on
to get any of your opinions.
Yeah.
And I have some donations we're going to get through, guys. This is the final portion. We're late, but if there's anything I didn't mention, you're like, hey, what about this or that? Please send it over. I'm going to go through all the donations at the end here. I'm sorry I can't read all the chats because there's a lot tonight, so bear with me. But if you submit it through the Linktree, mods are sharing it right now. Hopefully, you want to submit some final questions. I will read any other questions you send in before we wrap up tonight and answer anything else and share some other things about it. But I want to say my biggest lesson from all of this, just to open up a bit, sort of the experience. Because this got more emotional today than I thought it was going to be perfectly honest with you both.
It was good.
But man, the morning of October 6th was awful. It was a morning where I woke up, typical.
You talking about today?
No, I'm talking about 3 years ago when this happened. Okay. When this happened 3 years ago, I woke up, I was in a life with a wife and a kid, and who was 5 at the time, and, living in a home, and literally, a text drops, and I realized everything was about to change. And then another text drop where I was like, well, wait, what? And then suddenly the Hollywood Reporter is putting suddenly I realized, well, I was like, well, no, this is true. I can talk this through. But then I realized, oh, shit, I'm an absolute scumbag. I've been an absolute scumbag to my wife and my family for years. I've just been betraying them, been selfish, just sleeping around. It was the worst feeling in the world. So that was what you got to understand. I know, Jody, you're always like, my first reaction was, oh no, I'm about to destroy someone's life who I actually do care about. I don't know how to describe why I made these decisions. I don't know why I did it. And I feel like so many men out there do it. You just betray the one you love and think it's okay and it doesn't matter or whatever. It's not okay. The thing I learned in my lessons of that, beyond the Screen Junkies and all this stupid drama, that heartbreak, what I did to my family, it'll haunt me forever. And I implore any man who's watching this, who's doing it, don't do it. It is so rude and selfish to your partner. Your partner doesn't have a choice. It's not fair to them. It's not fair for them to devote their life to you when you're seeing something on the side. If you are unhappy in your relationship, be a man or a woman. Be honest. Open up, or you will never be happy. You will never be true to yourself. You will never be honest with yourself, and you will go in a downward spiral that will never put you in a path to where I'm magically now somehow been able to be. So I implore, my biggest lesson of all this is everybody be honest in your life. I know I'm speaking to someone right now who is in a similar situation, not as crazy as mine, but is betraying someone they love. And I'm telling you, you can get out of it. Be honest. It's going to hurt. It's going to be hard, but stop being selfish when you're doing it. It is the worst thing you can do to somebody. It's the worst. I'm telling you. Out of everything I went through, I lost everything. Lost my home. That and the fact that I don't get to see my kid every day. It destroys me. And so many divorced parents have to deal with that. It's not just me. I can't sit here and go, woe is me. His mom loses time with him. Like, there are so many divorced parents in the world that it is a struggle. The struggle is real. So I see all you guys out there who are going through that struggle, who didn't even do anything wrong and still have to deal with that struggle. My heart goes out to you, but I'm telling you, no matter what's worse is just being dishonest to the people, your partners, the people you care about. If I can share anything from my lessons learned, don't do that. Don't do it. And also, keep all receipts. Don't ever delete anything you send to anybody in case somebody wants to try and change a story on you later. So I wanted to get that out because it's important, I think, if I can help anybody not go through what I went through, or just even my partner went through what it is. I implore all you guys to work that out. I want to go through some of these chats while I'm looking for it. Can any of you offer something while I look at this for a minute?
Yeah. So yeah, guys, this was one of those huge riveting moments, man. I'm proud of Andy for everything that he's done, and I feel like the air is clear. It's like the fog was just foggy. The California fires was just smoking up the whole entire place. And even though advancements are being made, the rain has come and fallen and brought all of it out. We got clear skies now, and I think that's a good feeling. It's a good feeling that I know what it's like, and I know what Andy's going through right now to an extent, and I feel good for him. And I feel good that Stefania was here, especially in that Roxy topic, because she stepped up in that Roxy topic and gave us that needed woman's perspective. And I feel like you hit hard with that truth about what you went through. You showed an amazing amount of bravery. I saw that video, and then plus you brought it up here today. So that's really commendable. I'm proud of Stefania. I'm proud of the way that the community has all banded together, whether you are like different political affiliations or different disagreements with me or Steph. Everybody came through today to be in defense of Andy and Popcorn Planet. So I just want to say that looking back, I'm just like, yo, this is just nothing here but to be proud, man. To see all these new people come in and say, yo, and new eyes that were changed, new perspectives that were shed light, who didn't know, and they're like, whoa, I didn't know this. That is probably the even bigger. So
right, and I think all that hopefully can illuminate why I wasn't over it and why I still needed to get this out to move on. Steph, did you want anything before? Because I got some stuff I could do. Or do you have a question or statement you want to offer?
I suppose a statement for me is the reason why I'm so passionate about this and I'm so vocal is the simple fact that when people lie that they are a victim of sexual abuse, it not only destroys the person that you're accused against, an innocent, but it also makes it much more harder for real victims like myself to actually get the justice we deserve against our own monsters. You have no idea the hoops I have to jump through in order to eventually get my monster to justice. I have to be patient because it can't just be, unfortunately, one person's word against the other anymore. Because in a court of law, when there's no physical evidence because it happened so many years ago, you have to prove to make your case more solid that there is a pattern, that it didn't just happen to you. It shouldn't be like that. But it is. Why? No disrespect, because of shunned life like you. Scum of the earth that decide you can have the audacity to lie about it. Why would you lie about that in the first place? For someone to do the most horrible, evil acts against you, and you're lying about that? How? You are not wired right for that. Sorry, you're not wired right. Just your brain checked out like years ago, dude. On that one, I just can't understand it. I can't.
Well, again, I appreciate you sharing, and I'm sorry that you have to go through that. And it infuriates me that it makes, because it's true. There's so many victims who actually go through that and aren't believed because of all the other nonsense that's out there. And it's becoming a culture that's really scary, because it's like, I remember that Netflix show, that's off, the one about the person who is assaulted and then the cops basically talk her out of it. It's a true story. Like, it's legitimately a problem in society for women to come forward and be honest about it. So it is a struggle. I'm so sorry you're still going through trying to just make your person pay. But the fact that now social media, this persecution culture, can just sort of like, I'm a victim. So many victims in our world right now. It's like, hello, step back and look at real victims. Like, come on. It sickens me. So I appreciate you sharing. I'm sorry that's going through, but I just know my heart is with you. I'm so grateful for you. I got your back too. Thank you for being here tonight to support it. And thank you to Terry Hall, who just sent $100. Oh my God, Terry, my man. Thank you for the support tonight. I mean, I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any of this, because there's a lot. Speaking of support, we also got Damien and Adon are in the building as they come in here. Two massively amazing people in my life, I'm so grateful, are here.
How many of us have them?
So glad they get to come in and talk, get their input. As they come in, Justice Winfield, thank you, Justice, for the Cash App donation. Very generous of you. Joshua also sent something up through PayPal. Joshua, thank you, Joshua. I want to make sure I didn't forget anybody. Raul, thank you, Raul. Also got your PayPal. Christina Reyes, thank you for that through the Cash App. And then I think, nope, sorry, I'm trying to make sure. I'm sorry if I've missed anybody through that. I know there's some there's some super chats I have to get through. James, thank you, James, on the Cash App. Thank you, Tim Berry. Open your gift of $20. I just did, Tim. Thank you. CW. Man, CW, thank you for that amazing Cash App. You guys are funding this channel for the month tonight. Keep it coming.
Love.
James Bo. Oh, my God, James, thank you as well. And we have another one from James. Or is it Joe? I got your PayPal, Joe. Thank you. And then Drew just sent one in. Drew, my man. Crimson Knight. Thank you, Crimson Knight, for that. Much love, Andy, Jody, and Steph from Crimson Knight. My God, you guys are sharing so much love on me tonight and support. It is inspiring. I'm going to take all of this to shine. I got more super chats I'm going to go through, but really quick, I don't want to. Don, Damien, welcome. Bravo. I love you both. Thank you for joining. Damien, we'll start with you because I see you first. Any quick thoughts on how this stream went, or questions or things you want to mention on lessons learned from tonight?
Well, considering that Shawshank Redemption is one of your favorite movies, I mean, the Andy Redemption film is I want the movie rights to that. I want to see if I can get that, lock that up right here and now. No, man, I mean, the thing is that for all the things that you've said here tonight, and all the things that, all the emotion that you've shown tonight, for those of you who don't have the honor and privilege of being in Florida and actually talking to Andy on a one-to-one basis, even when these shows end, when you're here on the stream and we all have a chat together, and Jody and Stefani can attest to this as well. I mean, he really does pour his heart out. I mean, he really has the fact that he is restrained and was so restrained for so long and has a chance to finally like put that out there and share it. But there's been many conversations where, you know, the lessons that Andy has learned and the lessons that he shares with people and the genuine articles of friendship that he's looking for, the connections that he looks for now. It just shows a very, very, very evolved person from what he used to be. And it's amazing. And I'm actually I'm glad I got to know this Andy. I was a fan of the other Andy, but I'm glad I got to know this Andy, because this Andy, I think, is a person that I would, the person I love calling a friend. So
Well, right back at you, man. I appreciate you. I'm excited to do more work with you. So thank you for everything you've done. Damien's the coolest dude. I'm excited for you guys to see his film. Members, you'll be able to watch his film. And he helped remind me. I lost the janitor. I don't have it here for some reason, but the janitor, my horror movie. We're going to do a members only streaming of both his film, The Other Side, and my film, The Janitor, which you guys are not going to miss. I play a killer janitor. It is gory. Trust me, this is going to be fun one. So members, join tonight. Join us. We'll have it maybe next weekend, actually. Members will have an announcement soon to join us for that streaming. It's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you for inspiring that and everything you've done. Don, real quick as well, I want to get your thoughts on anything. What did you think tonight? Any thoughts you want to share?
Man, I just want to say I'm proud of you, bro. I've known you for as short as time as you've been here in Tampa. But honestly, like Damien said, I'm proud to be your friend. I've seen you, like, people don't get to see like the real you in all the truest sense of the form. Like tonight, they can see more of the emotion side that you've had, and because you did go through a lot, and you still go through a lot in regards to this. And like you said, you want to move on beyond this, and this is getting cathartic. But this is, for a lot of people, they don't realize that the stuff that people do and the culture that this has weighs heavily on the people that are being accused, and especially when it's false accusations, the impact that it has. And I know, like, my mom tore herself up because she's like, I'm not going to be able to watch it tonight, but she's like, make sure you send me the link. She wants to watch the whole thing because she's very proud of you too.
Well, those who know, his mom has been very helpful. When I made my statement, she was very instrumental in helping me sort of get a new perspective, an outsider. And I'm grateful for you and your mom and all the help you've given and support. It's been amazing.
Yeah. And like, so like Andy knows my family. He's met my mother. He hasn't met all my family, but he's met he's met my brother, and like they all love him. And my mom, she's a very critical person for subjects of this matter. She's dealt personally with people in law and on emotional basis, and having to deal with people of abuse and so forth like that. So as soon as like I told her, like, this is who you're going to meet, this is who you're going to talk to and whatnot, she's like, okay. And then she kept an open mind. And afterwards, she's like going over everything that was going over. I can see like where he flawed, but I can see where he's striving to be better. And she's every now and then she'll keep tabs, and she'll come back up and she's like, I'm happy with what he's doing. I'm happy with where he's going. I do wish him the best and everything. And that's the thing that a lot of people who chime in every now and then. Andy's human. Andy's a person. He has a family. He has people that love him. He has friends. He's more than just a screen personality. And that's the biggest thing to really take away from this. Like, this is not about his screen personality. This is about him as a person and the life that he's lived since this happened and where he's going now. So, brother, I got a lot of love for you.
I got to love back, and you're right. We're all human, and I think that's another lesson to share is you never know what someone's going through. You never know. We all go through our stuff. We all walk around like, oh, man, it's the worst day. But there are people out there who have it way worse or having a way worse day, and they manage to handle it with much more grace than sometimes I do. So I think it's important you always keep, and I've learned that now, you got to be respectful and understand everybody's going through something. Everybody's being canceled in one way or another. And it happens a lot, and so the levels don't matter. People get affected differently, so just be kind to each other. That's the point here. I see a lot of love coming in. I'm going to try and get to it all now. Thank you guys for bear with me here in the chat as I sort of go through this. And Jody, and everybody, if you need to leave, I know it's late for you, Steph.
No, I'm going to stick around. We are 48 likes away from
oh my God,
1,000.
Come on, let's smash that button and get to 1,000 likes.
From
also, I know CI. I know what CI has got to be unblocked. I can't do it. It's so slammed tonight. But remind me, Jody, after stream, I'll get him unblocked.
Oh yeah.
And thank you, the mods who've been calling out some of the trolls. I haven't read, but I've seen Rick Sanchez, PhD. Thank you for becoming a member. Let's get those members up tonight. We had 4 members tonight. I would love to get some more because it really helps us in the channel.
That's the end game. Yeah.
Get those members because then we can rely and be honest with you guys. Yes, Steph, go ahead.
Yeah. Just look at the link below that I've just posted. It's something that Chris mentioned to me earlier on behind the scenes. I thought it was best to actually bring it up now at the end. Someone's made a petition.
Somebody, wow. One person has signed it. Give movie fights and a public apology to Andy Signore and change the Hollywood Reporter headline by Chris Walker. Yeah, there we go. I love it. Sure, I'll put this out there. Let's get 10 likes on that. But there we go. I'll have to sign this. Thank you, Chris, for that. There you go. I'll send this link out. Oh, it's too big. I can't share the link out. How did you do it? I'll have to send a smaller link.
I've sent you it on the WhatsApp group.
Okay, good. I'll have to find the other one. But I want to get through some of these WhatsApp. Somebody copy Steph's and share it. Here it is. Copy link, and I'll put it in there. Or just look up that petition title. There it is.
Ooh,
we got another member, the New York Ranger fan. Thank you for becoming a Planeteer.
Hey, that's right, bro.
Keep it coming. Put those planets in the air, those toes in the air. All right, so we have a lot of them. I just want to make sure and I got some more. Just real quick, let me answer some of these questions. Oh man, sorry, I'm drowning in it, but thank you guys. I'm gonna try. I told you I'd get through everything, so if you got a question tonight, I will do it. You said you're gonna burn some. Oh, we did that one. Rock and roll movies with Tyler. Thank you. Not all of us are in Schmodown or one-sided. I'm here. Thank you, Tyler. Glad to hear it. David March, always good, my investor. But there's only. But these people only count because of Harloff. He's like Andy, the talent. Without him, they are nothing. I guess David's talking about Schmodown.
That's true.
He is, dude. He is a important part of that. I agree.
Harloff is the Andy of Carlider.
Randy Q more. I love good redemption story, and bro, you deserve to shine. Thank you, Randy, for that support. It means a lot to me. Keeps me going. Damien, there you are. Great redemption story. So what's next door, Andy? So what's next doer? What's next door? What's next for Andy and Popcorn Planet? What do you want next? That's a good question. I want to do more content with you and just in general. I'm sick of I like doing the news here in time, but it stresses me out. Steph can attest. Finding that headline is always a problem. I'd love to get to an audience where they're like, yeah, I want to click on what you decide to post today, to be able to get to a level where the audience is big enough where it's like, I can just post my content, my rants, my videos, and people will support it because they want to be here, or go make original content again and make a living off of it. That's my goal. But right now, the mad dash for the headlines, these live supports in your streams, that's what's funding everything right now and keeping it going. So I'm grateful to all you who are doing it. But getting to that point at some point, Damien, would be really great. Myra, thank you, Myra. I think fandom wants to end the Screen Junkies channel and promote their own channel because all the content is theirs, but the fans are not following them. That's why Honest Trailers is the only thing on the SJ channel. Yeah, look, to answer that question, I don't know what fandom wants or is doing. All I know is they bought Honest Trailers, and that's clearly all they care about. I don't know how they're funding Screen Junkies news. Or I guess it's fandom news. They're not cheap. Granted, they're going through the same problem a lot of us are, where it's like, what news do we talk about? But they're not good enough to be home on Zoom. It's just like that it's not a good show. And then they've introduced a bunch of people that it's like they're just not good. They don't have, and now with Dan gone, there's no real. I don't know who, like Eric or somebody, that Roth's friend. He's a nice guy, sort of out there, but he's just not a good enough personality. And then Joe has always been meh. I don't even know what they're doing anymore. It's got to be rough, but I'm sure Spencer's just cashing that check. So good on you, Spencer.
You know what is good, Andy? Getting 1,000 likes, bro.
Did we do it? Yeah.
We did it.
Bravo. My God, that's impressive.
1,000 of them things,
baby. That's a good sign. James Tyler, Andy, Mr. Signore, you stated that management and shareholders engaged in sexual and personal relations with fans, interns, and employees and fostered a culture of profanity and obscenity. Can you elaborate? My lawyer did that. I can't elaborate. But my lawyer absolutely did that in our what is that? Our declaration or whatever you do when you file something.
Deposition?
Yeah, but I for reasons I'm not going to get into.
Discovery?
I can't get. Yeah, there it is. I can't get into details about that. You guys can piece together why. Myra, thank you, Myra. After all this, I still don't think there's anything wrong with dating fans. Yes, it's a power imbalance, but both parties have to understand that. Look, I agree. You can't call out the balance of power and not understand you're doing it too. That's the only reason I brought up the thing with Dan tonight. The hypocrisy there is, I'm sorry, he's not going to see it because he's blind to it right now, and others will say I'm Trump or whatever, but guys, it's hypocrisy to me. And knowing what actually happened, it explains why I'm hurt and why it's more complicated for me than just, oh, Dan didn't call. Like, no, dude, there was more to that relationship of all the things we've done that it stabs in the back. Zach Taylor, why didn't you talk about JTE and his girlfriend? Because they're not worth it. I've talked about it. That video was about them. You guys know what I did. He's sloppy seconds. He's out there creating ghost accounts, trying to still troll me, I think. His girlfriend has blocked her account, someone told me, so now it's private. Look, I wish she would have just apologized and manned it up. I think it would have been better for her. I hope someday, for the sake of my kids, she does. And then that would be really telling. But I mean, she did when she talked about her truth, and she's done talking about it and then deletes anybody who asks her questions. To me, I think that really did shine the truth, not anyone's truth, but the truth on what actually happened. So look, I don't want to keep attacking that. I'm moving on from them. I've addressed that issue. I got nothing to say to them. They are so in my wake. I never think about them. Take care. And then Victor Mata, so happy you were vindicated against the allegations. Thank you for being a man and owning your mistakes. Much respect. Keep grinding. Thank you, Victor. Wayne Edwards, I appreciate you and respect your game, Andy. I was going to compliment you about your presidential debate coverage last week, which was amazing. Do what you have to do tonight. Thank you, Wayne, for that big donation. I appreciate it. Myra, again, as long as the person with power doesn't abuse that power, it should be fine. Agreed. I think it's a delicate balance, but I think you can do it. Then Myra, again, the Hollywood Reporter is BS. They've redacted stories in the past. How hard is it to write an update? It's because it goes against always believe women. I agree. So hell, if anybody's got an idea or knows or wants to, if they know him or know somebody at Hollywood Reporter who can just do it on the sly, somebody let me know, because that headline sucks. It's not fair. And then Rick became a member, and then New York Ranger fan. Sean Christian, one more. Why not talk of JT and the accuser? I just did explain that. Hopefully you understand. Stay strong. Will do. And then, as we wrap up to you, last couple, Victor sent some. Did I get these? I might have.
Thank you, Dante. Good night, Dante. Thank you for all those big donations.
Thank you so much,
tonight,
Dante.
Yeah.
Victor,
Dante,
Wayne,
bro.
I think I just
AC
complimented
fam,
both of
all
you.
the way.
Ahmed, oh man,
Over
Ahmed just sent a big donation of $50. Thank you for everything, Andy. Thank you, Ahmed, for stepping up through the PayPal.
Ahmed.
That's the best way to send it because it goes straight to you. And Andrew, I got yours as well for the $5. Thank you, Andrew. And then a Cash App from Taylor. What's up, Taylor? Good to see you. For shout out for you being a good person. Thank you, man. I think I've got through everything. Trying to rush through it, but guys, this support tonight means the world to me.
And there it all comes.
Amazing amount of support as you guys have been
We've
sending
got
it.
some more, Andy.
Oh, did
Look at
more?
the chat. There's more.
Oh,
There's more in the chat now.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me refresh it. Let's see
Yeah,
here.
so
Go ahead,
mad
Damon.
love and shout outs to Stefani and Jody, man.
Yes.
I mean, Jody, by the way, is like, I consider him like the most rawest mentor that you can have on YouTube right now. Like if you want a raw mentor, but he's like that old Chinese guy that beats your ass. And you don't like him, but you know he's giving you that good training that you don't want.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, bro.
So,
I like
It's
that. I
facts.
like that.
I've heard your mentoring a few times, and I'm like, this is why I don't want a YouTube channel, because I have to deal with Jody telling me how to do. No, it's too harsh. And then Stefani, that I swear I want to take your speech and I want to put a Braveheart type soundtrack behind it.
Yeah.
There's some moments there that I'm just like, gets it here. So
Do it. I won't copyright you. I won't copyright strike you. Do it.
Don't copyright it. Braveheart may, but she won't. All right, we just got a new member. Thank you, NL197.
NL197.
That puts us at
Nice.
6 members tonight. Let's get to 8. Or 10, even better, as we wrap things up. If you were inspired tonight, try and do it. And then we got one from Hassan. Andy, keep up the good work. I loved your debate conversation. I was fun. The VP debate, I guess, is this week or next week? Maybe. We'll do it again. Jimbo, thank you again. Proud of you, brother. So thank you for that through Streamlabs. Sergeant Sidenine. What about Jeremy Jahns and Chris Stuckmann? Happy to see you doing your well. Best wishes. I got no beef with Jeremy Jahns and Chris Stuckmann. I engaged with both of them, and I'm going to talk about them a little bit in my Screen Junkies Plus coverage, which is going to be a 5-year anniversary in November. So I'll do a video and another live stream talking about that at some point, just to celebrate and talk about the failures of what it was like to do a streaming service. So stay tuned and support that one in November when we hit the 5-year. I can't believe it's been 5 years. But no, I got no beef with Jeremy. I love and respect Jeremy and Chris. They were both super nice. They both did that thing for us. There was some beef between each of them because of because of the way they were in a YouTube deal, and when they signed up for SJ Plus, they sort of locked them into a deal that I sort of vouched for, and I didn't know, but I've apologized, and they're okay with it for me. They don't blame me for that, but there was some bad blood on sort of the way their deal went south. So I always regretted that, but we were able to talk through that. They've been really supportive. I support both of them. Man, they are good for them for being able to do what they do and fund their, they post some reviews and do what they do. I think they're both super talented. I know Chris is trying to do some more like filmmaking stuff, so I applaud him for writing and doing that. And I just love Jeremy's takes and videos. He's such a level-headed dude, doesn't really step in the mix. And both have reached out privately to sort of say, look, I appreciate your feedback. We're good. I don't think either of them want to publicly do that. They don't typically do that anyway, but I got no beef. They're good dudes. I support their channel, so thank you for bringing that up so I can show them some love. And then Bunda, thank you, Bunda. Good to see you. Thanks for modding tonight. How was the meeting with your old bosses like? Was there even a sit-down when it happened for you to make a case, or was it just like a phone call? Always remember the ones who were there at your lowest. You mean when I got canceled? There was no meeting. As I said in the video, literally they were like, we'll set a meeting up on Monday. And that they were talking to my lawyer at that point because I was like, this is dangerous. So I had them talk to a friend who was a lawyer, and they fired me Saturday night. So the meeting never happened. And they promised me a meeting. They told me not to say anything. Like, yeah, we'll talk about it then. I never got to defend myself. They just believed, and they knew the main accuser was lying. They saw the information. So that's how sketchy that all was. Because it was like, dude, you guys know this isn't the case. But then they saw these texts of me flirting, and everyone got upset. And then the way that accuser was just hammering me online, it was like, I remember my mom like, what is this girl doing? What? I don't understand. Why won't she stop?
Dang, your mom knew?
Yeah, everybody knew, dude. Everybody was reading the Twitter that weekend. It was rough, man. Imagine everything being exposed and just it was brutal. But yeah, no, look, there was no meeting. There was nothing to do. It was a very frustrating deal, and I can't talk too much more about that. But that's all I'll say. And then I think one question, Tim at TM. Andy, one question: is Spencer the only one who is talented? Look, I think they're all talented. Dan and Spencer and Hal are talented in their own ways. How's that? Roth was a good news director. They were talented in their own ways. But yes, Spencer to me was the funniest. But Dan was a good funny writer and a good editor. Dan's a really good editor. He's like movie montage that year was really good. Dan's talented too. So I would say they were both talented in their own ways. To answer your question. I think I covered everything. Myra, the VP debate is tomorrow. Oh, crap. All right. Great. Good to know. I don't know if I'll do it.
November, man. There it is, man. Thanks. Shout out to you, Michael, bro.
Michael!
Hey,
Michael.
Here.
Michael Peter joining. All right. I guess we covered everything. We got all the questions out. Anybody here have a question or thing they want to say?
No, man. Just mad love. Keep producing, man. Keep doing you, man. That's all we're here to see.
Bravo to that. Let's create more, Damien. Go ahead, Steph. What were we saying?
I'm so proud of you, Andy, for doing this.
Thank you.
So proud you've got the strength and the courage to do this. Now it's out. Now it's done.
It is done. It is out. It's off my chest. I look forward to some people trying to like call me out tomorrow, but you guys hopefully will be there to follow it. If I have to engage, you'll see. Tomorrow I'll keep it online. Follow us, all of our socials to see if there's anything. Hopefully it just is done and people will discover this and figure out the truth for themselves. That was my goal. So share it, like it. Thank you guys for watching. TM, Does It Hold Up was great. Spencer for the win. I did always love Does It Hold Up. That was a very funny show, and he did put some good energy into that. No knocking there. Don, any final thoughts?
Man, I'm here mostly as support. I watched the entire thing from beginning just to keep my support there. All I want to say is proud of you, bro. Much love, and yeah, I'll keep an eye out on the social media, see what's going to be out there. Hopefully it's not much, nothing but support. Actually, that's what I want. I want everybody out there, if you're going to be on social media and you're going to be talking about Andy, let it be nothing but positive. Just be the support on there. Let's see.
Good luck, but yeah,
social media for the support for a day.
I love that idea. And then Jody's Corner, I'm going to come to you. Before I do, it's important. You guys, if you're on my channel, go subscribe to obviously all the channels here, but Jody's Corner. Nerd Report, Lewis, he's not here, but Planet of the Nerds is Steph's channel. We got Nerd Tots, Don's channel, and the other side, Damien's channel. Make sure you go subscribe to my friends who've been amazing to me. Go check out all their content as well. You can check out Movie World, where Steph hosts our show. First time watching and Hugging the Cactus. I plan to put some more content there soon. It's just been hard because this channel's been doing better, so I wanted to devote my energy here since it's paying the bills.
I need you to show me how to do this, where they could be on the channel like that. You could put.
Yeah, it's just you do the channel section of your your channel page, customize channel, and do it. But that way, if you went in doubt, guys, just go to my channel and you'll see them all there. They're also in the description to every video. If you go there, you can see them always here. Follow my friends. They're all there as well. So go. That's how you can go subscribe and support these people who are here, who mean the world to me. Real friends who've been there. That's the other lesson. I guess I never realized how important loyalty was. Clearly in my life, in my marriage, loyalty is important. That doesn't mean turn a blind eye to horrific things or horrible things. It just means if your friend is down, be there for them. Don't be first to jump on social media to jump up and down and celebrate their downfall. Loyalty means going to them first, privately, making sure they're okay, attempting to put them on the right path, being vocal. If you have a problem, going to them directly. That is what loyalty is about to me. And I realized I didn't have a lot of that in my life. And I'm grateful that I got to meet some people who I am immensely loyal to now, and I have had my back. I have all your backs. I hope some of you have someone out there like that too. But of lessons learned as we wrap things up, it is so important to have some people that you can be loyal to. If you're not being loyal to people, man, you're going to be unhappy. It's going to really make you miserable, especially your own partners or your friends. Find some people you can hopefully trust who will be there for them. Call them, check in on them. Don't just do it when you need something. It's a really important thing. So thank you guys for being there for me. I hope you know I got your back. Thanks for having my back tonight. And then TM, I came in late, but Andy is just another dude who followed you from break. I think it was. You're still doing good, brother. Wow. So you're like way back in the day from break stuff, like Secret Sauce TV, original days. This is crazy. I do have a wide swath of followers. Like this movie, it all started here too. Where it's like I did the MTV Movie Award. I did stuff on break. I did stuff with Annoying Orange and Fred. And then like even before all that, I made this movie, The Janitor, which is just crazy. But I had a friend the other day, or a random fan the other day, was like, "Man, I've been following you since The Janitor days." And then he showed me a picture of it signed. He had like way back in the day, he collected a signed version of my DVD. I was just like, "Whoa, that's crazy!" So I'm so grateful to all my fans out there from any point in my life, and some that are still rediscovering or finding me. Thank you. It's been an amazing ride. I'm here for you guys. I'll keep going if you guys keep supporting. So thank you for all of it. Any final thoughts, Jody, as we go up to you to wrap things up?
Yeah, humbled and proud at the same time. I feel like I'm humbled by what I've witnessed here tonight, and to see this spectacular event. And I am humbled in knowing that this is like the only stream that I feel like I just couldn't not be a part of. I needed to be here for you for this one, man, because I know how important it is to you, and I believe strongly in it, and I know it meant so much to you. Proud of you, proud of what you've done, proud of the way you came out. I am still a little bit stunned too, because this over exceeded my expectations as far as how much candor you had, how honest and real you were. I'm stunned because of what we got from Stefania. I didn't expect Stefania to come in there, and she went hard, and she went hard in all the right ways. She was needed here, especially for that Roxy topic. That was just perfect. Very grateful to be able to have people in this chat who actually want to see this thing work. They want to see you thrive. They want to see Stefania, the whole entire Popcorn Planet community thrive. Lewis, who I see right here, who just popped in, they want to see Lewis thrive. They want to see me, Jody's Corner, Popcorn Planet, Nerd Report, and Dark Council, and everything thrive. And it's great, man. It's really great, and I'm just glad to be here with you guys, and it makes me feel good because not only does it feel good because we're on a good level with YouTube where people actually care about what we have to say, but it's really nice to see so many different people of color here as well, man. I just want to be that said. We got the whites, the blacks, the browns, the creams, the beiges, the butterscotches, and everything in between. So just humbled and proud, man. Congrats.
Yes, agreed. Thank you. And Lewis, I see you here to wrap things up. I got to give Lewis a mention. Go is our Nerd Report friend. How you doing, man? What did you get to watch tonight?
Yeah, I did. I gotta say I teared up during part of your speech, the segment with Dan, and I hope this is weird, man. I think in 2020, I hope he reaches out. I know you don't want it, but I hope somehow this gets resolved, man, or at least an effort to do it. I think that would be awesome for the fans. I love fighting physically. That's what I've done all the time. I like punching people, but I'm actually a pacifist, and I want to see somehow all this get resolved, and you guys somehow resolve everything, and then the community just come together. That's what we need in 2020, man. I think that would be the shocker. If he's watching this, maybe just reach out, a little bit. I don't know if that's too far-fetched, but
yeah, sadly, I think it is. I think I burned that bridge tonight. But to be fair, the reason I sort of kept avoiding it was because I kept hoping maybe we would figure out a way to do it. That was clearly the reason I wasn't doing it. But at a certain point, I couldn't move on. I couldn't do it. I know people are going to be mad at me or say it. I don't care. This wasn't for them. It wasn't for Dan. It wasn't for his girlfriend. It wasn't for any of them. This one was for me tonight.
One last thing. My parents immigrated to this country because there's a thing in the legal system where you're innocent before proven guilty. That's something that was lagging in many of the countries outside of this great America, right? You guys are doing it wrong. To accuse someone in the court of social media and just make them guilty without going to due process. My grandpa would be ashamed of this shit. I'm telling you right now. It's you guys can't be canceling people online. Fuck that shit.
No, it's true. It's getting out of hand. Look, there are certain people that need to take accountability and certain people who do terrible things. I agree. We have to call out terrible things, but we are rushing to persecute people based off of tweets. And that's not how life works.
The stuff you were accused
it's insane.
of was illegal. That's not cool.
Yeah, and that was the other thing. It's just like, look, we just have to be better people. We have to, and I think a lot of my story, thankfully, has opened up a lot of people's eyes of like, man, I shouldn't have been so quick to judge. If that's what I'm able to help out there and help others not be so quick to judge, then great. My life means something because I've helped others, right? That's really what it's about. So that's all I'm doing this for. So I'm grateful that it's helped, and I know it's helped. People reach out to me privately all the time to talk about the fact that I can't believe you're back. You're fighting back against these people. It means a lot to see that stuff because that's what it's about for me. So I'm grateful that I get to do that. So thank you, Lewis, for that, for saying that. And yeah, look, I don't know if that was Roca coming in here. Just full transparency. Roca, Dan, you're all invited. If you ever want to have a conversation, I will have a conversation streaming on here. It is fully, I will talk to anybody. This is just a massive troll who's not helping matters or anything. I will open this dialogue to anybody for the greater good of solving things and making this internet world better. So he was in the chat or someone saying, I don't know. I don't think that was him. But my point is like, anybody who has the balls to come on here, you are welcome. I won't trash you. I will be honest with you and we'll have a conversation. But it's an open invite to anybody who wants to come on because I got nothing to hide anymore. It's so freeing to know I don't have anything to hide. I love my partner, Jami. You're amazing. I love you. My kids, I love them. I can't lose them, right? That was a fear I had in my previous life. Oh man, I'm hiding stuff from them. I'm so grateful. If anything, this cancellation opened my eyes up to realize to not do that anymore. So thank you to everybody who's been there for me. I want to quickly, there was a couple more that came in. Did I not? Yeah, James. Thank you, James, for that question. Sorry, I don't want to miss anybody who's supported there at the last end. James, I've had your back since the beginning of Popcorn Planet on Instagram. I'm glad a lot of people are jumping ship from SJU and showing up on the channel, bro. Thanks, Jim. Keep the word out there. I appreciate you. TM, I came in late, Andy, but just another dude who followed you from. Oh, you said that we needed to do another project. David March, you're right. David, Damien, we got to get back on quoting David. That project we were talking about. The timing is perfect. David, I'm sorry, I've just been slammed with some family stuff, but I'm gonna get on it. Damien and I will talk this week if we can. And then TM, to wrap it up, Andy from Shawshank Redemption and Andy Dufresne and Andy Signore have similarities in the best of ways. You crawled through the pipe and came out better. Man, that's crazy to think that my life would be like, but I think a lot of people's lives have been there in smaller ways. That's why I love that movie. It spoke to me as a kid, and it's always stuck to me. Don't give up, fight, stand up, fight back, crawl through that tunnel. Get that rock hammer if you got to do it. Stand up for what's actually wrong. Amen to that. Well, thank you all. Did I get it all? Yeah, that's a good comment to end on. Thank you guys so much for all the likes, for the support tonight. This was crazy. We will be back. We got lots more to talk about. I don't know if I'll have the energy to do the stream tomorrow. We'll see. I'll let you know tomorrow if we do the Defeat B debate.
Yeah,
I might be too tired after tonight to handle that, but we'll see. But we'll definitely be back Thursday for Nerd Wars. Don, Damien, any of you, I hope you'll be here to join us. We'll have some more fun talking about stuff. We will keep it real and honest. Like I said, you know where to find all these people. Go subscribe to their channels. Thank you to all the over 1,000 people who watched tonight. My God, thank you.
1,400.
It means
easy.
a lot. It was insane tonight. A lot of lurkers, Jody. a lot of sweaty palms. Are like, is he going to talk about me?
Bro, since that small circle, only 77 dislikes as of now. That's all of the Collider, the Screen Junkies, their friends, the other fools we won't name. So the ratio was incredible.
Yeah.
A lot of people got the truth today.
It was wild. So anyway, again, be nice to everybody out there. Don't go harassing people. The point of all this wasn't to harass them. I'm not trying to mob justice anybody. I just wanted to get the truth out. I needed to get that out of me so you guys know the full story, and it sounds like it worked. So I'm glad I did this tonight. I'm glad I could finally unleash. I got nothing left to hide. Keep the real coming here on Popcorn Planet. Hit that subscribe button. If you're watching this late and you caught the replay, it's never too late to donate to any of these creators. We always got links in our description. Go click it out. Go support your favorite creators to keep them inspired, to keep them moving. Thanks to all you did tonight. I love you all. We'll be back to Thursday. More content here on Popcorn Planet. Stay tuned for more. Adios.
Peace, everybody.